Hi, it's Michael here, and recently there's been an ongoing debate on Discord about whether they should split the mobile leaderboards on speedrun.com. So, if I were to ask you now, which is better for competitive Happy Wheels mobile playing? Apple or Android? Which would you say? Let me know in the comments right now. 5 seconds. You done? Okay, spoiler alert, it's Apple. But here's why. First off, we're going to look at two speedruns of 1-3, the first on Android by a runner named Crepuhon, and the second on Apple by a runner named jedQWERTY. Sit tight. Okay, first we got Crepuhon's run here. I've skipped ahead a bit, and you see he jumps over that, and then gets under that second spike relatively quickly. But then, if we look over here, onto jedQWERTY's run, did you see how fast he got under that thing, even with the really bad quality? Sorry about that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not possible on Android, and probably not in real life either. Now to these levels, although the changes are more minor, you might be able to catch them if you're looking carefully. Firstly, I'm going to show you a clip of 1-13 so you can understand the other levels better. Here, Revived Liberty does this massive jump that he uses to skip the huge orange ramp there. Is it possible on Android? No, it's not. Of course it's not. For example, looking at Crepuhon's record, he does basically the same thing as Liberty, but he can't. He almost gets over the thing, but he doesn't because it's not possible. Now for a minute, I'm going to go into some speculations because no one, as of yet, has proved it. However, I fully believe that this jump in 1-7, the proper name is I don't know. Not that I don't know the name, that's the name of the thing. I think this would be easier on Apple, because of this position here. Where is it? There. You see how straight the segue guy is? That's because it's on Apple. This rigidity causes jump to be more powerful than they otherwise would have been in both height and length. If we apply that knowledge, this jump, when it comes, this would be easier on Apple. This big jump here that you can use to skip the level. That's easier in Apple because of that position that you can get in, that straight segue guy thing. I have developed a sort of setup for this that you can use, although what I've written is being able to do this jump without such a tricky setup would be nice and possibly even plausible in full game runs, giving Apple users a distinct advantage. Next up, I'm going to show you two more videos and we're going to play Spot the Difference. Sounds fun, right? Okay, here we go. This first clip, again, is from Crepuhon, and it demonstrates roughly what happens when you break your legs on Android. You see, in this position here, the character goes further down than he otherwise would have been without the broken legs, but because of that straight arm that he has here, then it just doesn't give the same advantage to Android than it does to Apple. Because in Apple, this runs from jedQWERTY again. Well, I'll just watch. You see, he goes completely under the spikes, which physically isn't possible on Android. And this level alone is a reason why they should split the leaderboards. But hopefully all the other evidence I'm showing you is also in support of that. So yeah, tuts up. Now, I was actually done with this video until Crepuhon decided to find another skip in a major level, this time 1-14. So we're going to take a look at two more clips, one from Revive Liberty, and another from Creepyhorn. And this one's a bit more difficult to spot, so I'll show you and then talk through what's happening afterwards. So yeah, this is Liberty. See how quickly the platform moves, and then he goes on to get under that first ball, and then a nice eject jump to the finish, which is obviously very fast and a good record. And now Creepyhorn's record, second place, lol. Creepyhorn record? Never. You see, it takes much longer to leave in the first place, which means he's still able to get a very decent time, much better than I could do, but he doesn't get under the first boulder like Liberty did. You can go back and watch that again if you want, but I wouldn't bother. So yeah, that's that, and that. So by now you should be able to see that Apple is much better than Android. Now finally, as we move on to the wheelchair guy, as it says above, this is the main reason why the discussion was open in the first place, and the following videos will demonstrate what I mean. Just watch, you'll see. This first one is 3-4, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's pretty fast. That was very clean. Only bad thing was that he touched the third finish line and not any of the others. Next one, 3-15. Very clean, all round. The eject was bad because you lose speed ultimately, but yeah. And then this one, this is the one I made, and it demonstrates that the wheel crushing that they did is only possible on Android, which allows for some really fast speeds. But yeah, I'm doing the same thing on Android, but with no results. Alright, now I haven't written this part because the things I'm about to tell you are quite new to me. So we have the Pogo guy and the shopper and the differences between them from iOS and Android. Starting with Pogo, you can't fly on Apple like you can on Android, demonstrated by Creepyhorn in this run right here. You just sort of dad hop effectively, but with Pogo hop, I guess. So yeah, you can fly. And Jed QWERTY or Liberty or someone said that doesn't work. I probably should know my facts before saying all of this, but yeah, I'm reliably informed by someone, but I can't remember, that this doesn't work. Alright, now onto Shopper. The sounds are different between the two versions, and this lets you be able to tell the speed cap better on iOS. If we watch that run now, you see the sound sort of goes up and down the pitch. And yeah, Creepyhorn says that this makes it easier to tell the speed cap so that you don't go too fast and you're able to slow down to accelerate more, like in Red Bull. Oops. Well, yeah, that's enough of that one. But in Android, this is by me, I did this video. You tell the sound is just all the same, and there's no like pitch changes at all, which is obviously bad because you can't tell how fast you're going and everything, and then you go too fast and then you slow down, basically is what happens. That's a really bad explanation, but I hope it sort of makes sense. In Irresponsible Dad and Moped Couple, there are no noticeable differences as of yet, but they may be found in the future, because it was only a couple of days ago that I found a different finish line for 6-6 that you should definitely check out, because it's really cool. So, that's it. Please let me know if I've missed anything, and if you disagree with this split, I'll be happy to explain very gently why you're wrong. Bye! Oh, by the way, the runners featured in this video, apart from myself, were Crepuhon, Jade Quirty, Revive Liberty, the 7th Gear, Dirano5, and Boy Genius. Thanks for everyone who supports the hashtag Android iOS split. Oh, and special thanks to AGL for the amazing thumbnail design. It's so good.